Good evening. Manchester City have agreed to pay £86 million for an 18-year-old. In New Zealand, the price of bread has risen twice as fast as wages. Vitamin D might help your memory if you're older and sleep badly. A teenager in Britain cares for a parent and cannot do what her friends do. Money finds some things faster than others. Manchester City have agreed a deal for one of the youngest stars at the recent World Cup. The club has reached an agreement in principle with French side Lille to sign midfielder Ayoub Bouaddi. He's just 18 years old. The fee could rise to €100 million. That's £85.6 million. Bouaddi represented Morocco at the World Cup. He plays in midfield. The deal still needs to be finalized, but both clubs have agreed the main terms. Vanguard reported this. The Sindh government wants a judicial commission to review the murder investigation of Mir Raza Ali. Officials said on Sunday they will ask the Provincial High Court's Chief Justice to establish the commission. Its job would be to determine whether the probe is being conducted impartially and according to the law. But the family's lawyer objected almost immediately. He said they would go to the Sindh High Court on Monday to challenge the government's decision. The family wants a different approach to reviewing how the case has been handled. Dawn reported this. Democrats who built their profiles criticizing Donald Trump are struggling to win primary elections. Alexander Vindman lost his Senate primary race in Virginia on Tuesday. He became a national figure after testifying during Trump's first impeachment, but that wasn't enough to carry him to victory. Vindman is just the latest in a series of prominent Trump critics who have stumbled when trying to turn their resistance credentials into electoral success. The pattern suggests that opposing the former president, while it may bring attention, doesn't necessarily translate into votes when Democrats are choosing their candidates. Politico reported this. A major reversal for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are leaving Southern California and moving back to the United Kingdom. Sources there told The Telegraph the couple will make Britain their primary residence again. They left royal duties and moved to California several years ago. The couple has been living in the state with their children since stepping back from their roles in the royal family. Danielle Hamam-John has the details. NBC News reported this. The government is planning to tighten the rules around foreign donations to British political parties. Ministers will announce new measures in the coming days. The crackdown will target so-called shell companies that have been used to channel overseas money into UK politics. The changes are designed to strengthen protections for British democracy against foreign influence. Shell companies can disguise the true source of political funding. The government says the current system has loopholes. These allow money from abroad to flow into Westminster through complex corporate structures. The new rules will make it harder for foreign interests to shape political debate in Britain through hidden donations. Telegraph reported this. Britain says it will close loopholes that let foreign money shape its elections through hidden companies. Across the world, in New Zealand, the worry is more immediate: what people can still afford to eat. Some essential foods are becoming harder for New Zealanders to afford. The prices of certain basic items have jumped twice as fast as wages have grown over the last decade. That means families are paying significantly more for the same groceries, even as their pay packets have increased. The gap between what people earn and what they spend on food staples has widened considerably. The research looked at price changes over a 10-year period. It focused specifically on essential food items rather than luxury goods or occasional purchases. Workers across New Zealand are feeling the squeeze as their wage rises fail to keep pace with the cost of putting food on the table. RNZ reported this. A police officer is critically injured after a crash in Palmerston North. 2 teenagers were in a vehicle that fled from police before the collision. The driver has now been charged. The older of the 2 faces several charges. They include theft and failing to stop for police. He's also charged with dangerous driving and reckless driving causing injury. The officer remains in critical condition. RNZ reported this. Ghana's National Sports Authority wants help from journalists to shape how a new sports program will work. The authority's Resource Mobilization and Partnership Committee has met with media representatives to gather their views on the Constituency Games. The games are designed to support sports at the grassroots level across the country. The committee is seeking input on how best to put the program into action. They also want to build stronger backing for sports development in local communities. The engagement with the media forms part of wider efforts to get the initiative right from the start. MyJoy Sport reported this. A common vitamin may help slow memory loss in older people. Researchers tested adults who already had mild cognitive problems and trouble sleeping. Those who took at least 5,000 international units of vitamin D every day scored more than 13% higher on cognitive tests than those who took none. The findings are preliminary, but they suggest vitamin D might be one factor doctors could target during the early stages of cognitive decline. The key appears to be catching people early when their memory problems are still mild. The study focused specifically on people who also had sleep issues. Vitamin D is available over the counter, but the dose used in this study was quite high. ScienceDaily reported this. Thousands of teenagers across Britain spend their time looking after sick or disabled family members instead of going out with friends. They're known as young carers. One teenager has been speaking about what that life is really like. She says she can't do the things her friends do. The responsibilities of caring take up time that other young people spend on schoolwork or socializing. Research shows these young carers face huge disadvantages as they grow up. They often fall behind at school. Their own health can suffer too. The teenager wanted to share her experience to help people understand what caring means when you're still growing up yourself. BBC Health reported this.